Giving thanks has to be practiced.
Yes.
Giving thanks has to be practiced.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this was the lesson that David learned.
All right.
David, you remember David, the
Yeah.
greatest king in the history of Israel, right?
Yeah.
David, when he was a little boy, grew up thankful, always giving thanks to God, thanking God for saving him from the lion, and thanking God for saving him from the bear, and thanking God for delivering him from the hands of Goliath, and thanking God from delivering him from the hands of Saul's troops that were trying to track him down and kill him. So David, all his life, was a thankful young man, and he grew up to be thankful, thanking and praising the Lord. And then when he became king and was able to lead Israel back to a position of power and righteousness in the world, he was thanking God even then.
Yeah.
But even David grew up being thankful. Even David came to a point where he began to take for granted that which the Lord blessed him with. And so instead of focusing on and thanking God for what he did have, y'all know that story too, he began lusting for those things that he didn't have. Namely, Bathsheba, that superfine sister in the Bible. Lusting after what he did not have and not focusing on what he did have at the house. And when it was revealed to him the level of the depths that he had fallen, he was sorry for his sin. He was sorry for his sin. And the Lord forgave David. And David never forgot. David never forgot that the Lord forgave him for his sin. And so from that moment on in his life, David began to practice with a fervor the spiritual discipline of giving thanks. If you look at the Psalms, many of the Psalms were written by David. And they almost all sound like they're saying the same thing because they are saying the same thing. They're saying, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, for working with a sinner like me. Thank you, Lord, for lifting me up out of the depths of my own ignorance and craziness. Thank you, Lord, for making a way for me out of no way. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Even in my times of trial and tribulation, I say thank you, Lord. Even when I'm feeling down, there's something out there for which I can say thank you, Lord. And so song after song after song is of David saying, thank you, Lord. Giving thanks to the Lord, for she is good. Her love endures forever.